CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. I'm your host, Nick Qualius. I'm here with my co-hosts, Mike Molyneux and Marv Zahn. And guys, the Kansas City Chiefs are assumed to be the favorite again next season, right? Odds already have them as the AFC favorite, I believe. And the question is, A, is that right? Is that fair to just give them the number one overall power ranking for the AFC just right off the bat like this? Do you think there's a team that could take that from them? And then B, rolling the Patriots in with it, where do you currently rank the Patriots in the AFC? Because let me tell you, I counted all the teams who I think are better than the Patriots right now, and it's not good. It's not good. Mike, what do you think?
I do believe Kansas City should be looked at as the favorite coming out of the AFC. I mean, for the most part, especially offensively, they're not losing any of their top guys. You know, Kelsey's not going anywhere. Tyreek Hill's not going anywhere. And Mahomes definitely isn't going anywhere anytime soon. And he's damn near the face of the NFL right now. You know, as long as you have Mahomes, in a sense, I believe Kansas City will be in good shape once again going into the 2021 season. In terms of where the Patriots stand, like you said, Nick, there's a lot of teams I believe better than the Patriots for sure. The only reason why I won't completely write the Patriots off, I mean, obviously we have to see what they do coming out of the offseason and what kind of moves they make. But similar to like a lot of people believe last year, even though it didn't really pan out the way most people thought it possibly could, they still have Bill Belichick, the coach. I
feel like we
and
said that
Bill
line
Belichick,
a lot last offseason.
Bill Belichick, the coach, listen to what I'm saying clearly. With Bill Belichick, the coach, you can never fully write out a Patriots team. Now the Bill Belichick, the GM needs to match the coach. Sorry, Bill Belichick, the GM needs to match Bill Belichick, the coach. But as long as Bill Belichick's still the coach of this team, you can't completely write them out. There's Tennessee Titans, there's the Baltimore Ravens, there's the Buffalo Bills. You know, there's teams out there that, Patriots are close. No, it's like bam, bam, bam. Patriots is below them for sure. Again, who knows what kind of moves Belichick will make in the offseason. He might have some tricks up his sleeves and make things happen and bring a solid team together. We don't know. We're all in wait and see mode right now. But I wouldn't look at them right now coming out of last season. Well, they're going to suck again. They're not making the playoffs. Now, I'll give the Patriots a chance and a shot because I know who still coaches that team. Now, not a lot of work still needs to go into the team, but because that coach is still in place, I believe that you can't fully write them out as a team that, doesn't have a shot at being somewhat successful in the next season.
Looking at this list of AFC teams right now, I see three teams. And that's even
maybe
pushing it.
Four.
Three teams behind them. And, I'm leaving the Houston Texans above them because as of right now, they've still got Deshaun Watson. But everybody else is Mike, it's like you said. It's not even really that close.
No.
Like I'm putting, they're lucky that the Jets are the Jets. I'll put it that way. They would be last in the AFC North. They'd be last in the AFC West. And they would be they'd be 4 out of 5 in the AFC South. The Jaguars, who knows what Trevor Lawrence is going to be. Mike, what do you think? Marv, what do you think?
It's the Mike show. It's okay. Nick, you pretty much said it, man. You gave out all of the list of teams in the AFC. Patriots are in the bottom. They're the bottom of the barrel. Like
bottom.
It's and obviously we're ranking this team for what is constructed right now. They have some pieces. I like the draft last year. I like those defensive players that you got with Uche and Duggar. And the development of Winovich. You got some pieces there in the defense. You think Hightower is gonna come back. Add a little some veteran presence into the team. Chung, buddy, I don't know if we really need you anymore, but he's coming back. Some veteran leadership on the team's coming back. But offensively, there's so many holes in this team that where do you begin? The running backs that you have, they're all injury prone. Every single one of them. You're probably going to lose James White. Offensive line, there's going to be some major pieces maybe leaving this year. The wide receivers, any three of us right now can suit up and make the roster. Like
I am painfully slow.
Hey man, so is everyone else on that team. So, and there's no tight end. That's there's no tight end on the team. Patriots have gone games where tight ends have 0 receptions.
Devin Asiasi was supposed to be like an awesome pick, and he showed up in the last game. Game.
Assy.
Yeah, he with that name, there's gonna be a lot of jokes if he don't step up next year. Mike already using him. So he needs to step up. Patriots need to get some offensive weapons, and then we're talking about the first round. Everyone wants the first round to be a quarterback. That takes away of a lot of talent that you need in other positions as well offensively. So yeah, even if you hit in free agency, you hit in the draft, the team's still not good. The team's still not good. Like there's a lot. You have to have a perfect year in the free agency and in the draft, and that's impossible to have. There's too many holes on this team. They've at their best right now. Not just as the roster's constructed. They're middle of the pack, closer to the end.
They're 11 or 12 out of 15.
And that's bad. That's really bad. The team where
60.
The conference where you were dominating for 20 plus years, everyone surpassed you now. And that's just the reality of it is. I mean, Bill Belichick, Mike mentioned, is an amazing coach. And we know if you have Bill Belichick, they're going to win you some games. Just look how sorry Brian Hoyer was against the Kansas City Chiefs.
My God.
And the Chiefs were trying to let you win that game.
And you still had a chance. And that's all due to Bill Belichick. You beat the Los Angeles Chargers 45-0, and your offense didn't do a damn thing. That's all Bill Belichick. So, with Bill on the team, you're going to have some chances to win. You just need a couple more weapons. You hope that this defense can continue to develop and win you a crazy amount of games like they did 2 years previous. But we'll see, Nick and Mike. This is dark times we're entering.
Yeah, and to start off with the Chiefs are number one. They have to be number one.
Oh yeah, I forgot to answer that. But Chiefs are top of the crop for good.
They're loaded. When you Patrick Mahomes is almost like Thomas for a while. As long as you got Patrick Mahomes back there at quarterback, I'm gonna put you up there right on the top, at least top 5 consistently, maybe top 3. And then you've obviously got Travis Kelce, one of the best tight ends that we've seen during our lifetime. I know a lot of people hate him, but that's just true. He's very good. He's very talented. You've got, I don't know where these wide receivers come from. These are the fastest men I've ever seen in my life. All of them.
All of them.
Somebody knows how to draft wide receivers.
It's between them and the Steelers. Yeah. Hardman blows me away every time he goes into a full sprint. That man is fast. Right? I got the right guy, right?
Hardman, yep. You got Hardman.
Yes.
Hardman's super fast, yep.
He is so fast. But anyway, for the Patriots, yeah, I mean, 11 or 12 at the best right now. Marv, you went after that offense. That offense is bad. That offense overall is just bad. The best thing on your offense is probably your offensive line, and you're going to lose one of the 2 best at what they do in the league. You could even lose both of them. And if you lose both of them, that's a problem. We're talking about David Andrews. We're talking about Joe Tooney. Sounds like Marcus Cannon is coming back next season, though. But who knows?
Marcus Cannon, the savior.
Marcus Cannon.
34-year-old Marcus Cannon.
Remember the year he took over for Nate Solder, and everybody was like, "What the hell? Who is this dude?"
Ask Mike that guy.
Ask
Mike how I felt about Marcus Cannon.
But the Patriots, they got a lot to prove. They got a lot to work on this offseason. It's gonna provide a lot of content for us. And honestly, That's all that matters. CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable, Nick Qualley, Marv Zahn, Mike Milano. Guys, we will be back next week for another set of episodes. Again, we're getting into the offseason, so we can talk about the quarterback position. We can talk about everything they have to fix on the offensive side of the football, and we can even talk some defense too. So, guys, we will talk to you then. Thank you for watching, and thank you for listening.